If you're fascinated by how the Vikings thrived in freezing climates, then you need to hear this. Before we dive in, make sure you hit subscribe to Warfield Chronicles so you never miss the kind of history that actually changes the way you think about the past and the way you survive today. Now, let's get straight into it. The Vikings mastered heat retention through intelligent use of natural materials and architectural design. Long before modern insulation, they understood that heat could be trapped, stored, and radiated efficiently. One of the most effective methods was layering with natural fibers: wool, animal hides, and moss. Halls and homes were built with thick timber walls, and the gaps were filled with moss or straw. This wasn't decorative. It created an insulating barrier that slowed heat loss. If you want to apply this today, start with your cabin, tent, or even a small home. Use tightly packed natural fibers in walls, ceilings, or floors. Moss, for instance, retains moisture but also traps air, making it a surprisingly effective insulator. Another key technique was heat storage in stone and clay. Vikings often built hearths on stone foundations, not just for stability, but because the stone absorbed heat during the fire and released it slowly throughout the day and night. Modern adaptation is simple. Any heat-absorbing material, brick, cob, or concrete, near your heat source will store energy and keep spaces warmer longer. Even a basic stone or brick platform under a wood stove can emulate this ancient trick. Vikings also designed interior spaces to maximize warmth. Sleeping platforms were elevated and placed near the hearth, keeping occupants above the coldest air that settled at floor level. They understood the flow of heat before anyone had a term for it. Practically, you can replicate this in your own space by keeping sleeping areas slightly raised and positioning them close to heat sources. Even in small rooms, this principle dramatically improves comfort in cold weather. Airflow management was another secret. While homes were sealed against drafts, strategic ventilation was used to avoid smoke buildup without letting heat escape. Controlled airflow ensured that the fire's energy wasn't wasted. For survivalists today, the lesson is simple. Seal gaps that suck heat away, but allow minimal controlled ventilation to maintain clean air and prevent condensation, which can sap warmth. Finally, the Vikings used layered textiles strategically. Thick wool blankets and skins weren't just for sleeping, they were draped over furniture, walls and doors to reduce heat loss. Today, this can be applied with insulated curtains, wall hangings, or even tactical use of heavy fabrics over doors during extreme cold. This isn't theory, it's history, proven by centuries of survival in the harshest climates Northern Europe had to offer. Implementing these methods gives modern enthusiasts a tangible link to Viking ingenuity while providing real, functional warmth. If you found this valuable, make sure to subscribe to Warfield Chronicles for more insights from the past that you can actually use today. Share this with anyone serious about history, survival, or practical ancient hacks. They'll thank you later.